Okay, I think this gonna be a short live. I don't know, but how I, y'all know how I do. Okay, so I had this thought while I was talking to my children. Well, yeah, I was talking to my children, and it had just dawned on me that I said, okay, let me go up here and get this off my chest and express this. We are born to be a slave. We are born to be a slave. We're not born here. We didn't come into this world to experience fun or having good times. We were literally born here to be a slave because when we're born, we have to be taught how to be a slave, how to, what to learn, when to learn it, where to learn it. We have to be taught how to, go to work and work for money. You know, that's not having fun. That's learning how to be a slave. Yeah, that's learning how to be a slave. So we were actually born to be a slave. Oh my gosh. That's not a good feeling because when you can't do what you want to do and you have to do what somebody else tells you to do, that's being a slave. That's being programmed to be a slave. And trust me, my my oldest daughter, she hate me telling her what to do. She wants to do what she want to do. And I feel her on that because I'm like, yo, I'm the same way. I don't like to be told what to do. I don't want to do what somebody wants me to do. So when I'm being put in a position where somebody is making me do things that I don't want to do, but I have to do it, that's called being a slave. That's programming. That's a programming of, you know, of me having to be a slave to someone or something. Yo, the more I talk to my children or come up here, the deeper it is. I already know that life is a lie, but it's like, yo, you get the real deal like once you begin to like dig deeper, go dive deeper, and just when you dive deeper, like so much information to come to you that's not in a book, it's not on Google, it's not what anybody else said or taught you, it's not what the school taught you. It's from within. Like it literally, you have to like go within, like to get the answers. I said, let me go live about this because the more I talk about things, the more it just makes so much sense. The more I talk about how life is a lie, the more it makes sense. And a lot of people know that, you know, about this word called slave. But a lot of people, they know about being enslaved, but they don't know that that was, something premeditated where you were born to be a slave, you know? a lot of people will be like, well, that's in the past. That's not here anymore. We're free. Are we really free? Because being free doesn't require you to use money to pay for anything. Being free does not require someone to tell you what to do and how to do it. Because ask yourself, who told you that you had to, go to school and learn anything? Who told you that you had to go to school to learn things that you don't even use now today? So ask yourself, what was all that so-called learning for in school when you was going to school? Who told you that you had to listen and obey the law? Ask yourself, who is the law? Where are these laws coming from? Who told you that this is the way to raise your children, or this is what you got to do in order to have your children? You got to do A, B, and C, and D. Who is giving out these, instructions about this game called life, when it's all a fraud? It's one big lie anyway. Because I don't think people really get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say children need to be children, but we was once children too. Oh, they need to be children. They need to have fun. But are children really having fun, or are they being taught how to be a slave? That's two different things. But then again, what do I know, right? It's like, whether I express myself or not, I still don't have a choice. And I'm not sitting here, intentionally want to doubt myself, or, you know what I'm saying, or feel like, oh, you know, you're all what you thinking. And no, I'm just giving what appears to be the reality of things, because it's like, whether I, speak on situations or not, it's like, hell, what can I do about it, right? If I'm against this whole lie and nothing but the lie, if I'm against that, I mean, at the end of the day, what can I even do about it, right? And it's a shame that I can't do about, what I know. It's a shame that I can't live in my truth. And my truth is that all of this shit, how I'm living, is a lie. And how I don't want any attachments to money, to this kind of fucked up education, which education, all it is just information, your thoughts, words, spells, It's like I can't do nothing about, living in a lie. I just have to sit here and just take it, roll with the punches, right? And that hurts me, you know. And like, I'm trying to, I want me and my children, I'm trying to, like, make a way where my children can do what they want so me and my children can live the life that we want to, how we want to. But obviously we can't do that, because we live in a world full of lies and nothing but the lie. I'm being lied to, so my children are also being lied to. It's like they hate living. They hate living the way we have all been living, and I hate that shit too. But like I said, what can I do about it, right? I can't do nothing but sit here and keep filling our head up with nothing but lies, saying that this is what we got to do and this is how we got to do it. When in actuality, that's not how we got to do things, or we shouldn't do things like the way that we don't want to. When you doing something that's going against your will or that you don't want to do, that shit fucking hurts. So I feel my children's pain, and people be like, well, you can do something about it. What can I do about getting away from money, getting away from these laws, just getting away from how this whole society, how this whole world is socked the fuck up? I don't want no parts of it. What can I do? What, y'all want me to go live in the woods in the hut, don't you, with me and my children, and just isolate ourselves from this corrupted world, and we just have nothing. We just be in the woods getting ate up by, preparing ourselves for death. No. Just because we don't want to be a part of someone telling us what to do, how to do it, where to do it, this, that, and third, all day, every day, doesn't mean that we want to have a life that's full of nothing. Because I'm aware that we're all going to die. Everyone that's breathing on this planet, we all have an expiration date. We all have a time. Our time here on earth in this physical form is limited. And we shouldn't have to live like this while we're breathing. We shouldn't have to live through the eyes of someone else. We shouldn't have to feel like, God damn, like we're slaves. Like we're pure fucking slaves. And being a slave is living through the eyes of someone else when you can't live through your own. Being a slave is someone telling you how to live and what to do day in and day out. Being a slave means you have no choices. You can't make no decisions and choices or for yourself. And that's pretty fucked up. Matter of fact, that's all the way fucked up. That's all the way fucked up. People got to sit here or wherever they are. They got to be wherever they are feeling like, damn, what can the fuck I do that's going to make me happy? We can't even be happy in this motherfucker. We can't even come into this existence and be happy. We got to automatically learn how to be a slave. But nobody cares, right? Nobody fucking care. We don't love ourselves. We don't love our children. We don't love our family, whoever we call family. We don't love shit. And I hate the fact that I got to teach my children and myself what the hell that I've been taught and what I'm still being taught, which is nothing but lies. My intentions is not to live a lie, although I'm living in a world of a lie that's full of lies. But it's, what can I do, right? So it's like me and my children have to sit here and suffer. What about if we don't want to we don't want to have anything to do with how the world wants us to live? We don't want to work for nobody because They're not giving us a choice to work how the hell we want to. We don't want to learn from no damn body because they're not giving us the choices of how the hell we want to learn. We don't want to damn use money. We don't want to pay bills. We don't want to go without food, clothing, shelter. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is all fucked up. And I'm sitting up here like, damn. I gotta make me and my children do shit that I really truly don't want us doing. We're suffering. We're not, so a lot of people are suffering in silence. But I'm not suffering in silence because I'm expressing what the hell I'm suffering about. So me, I'm not suffering in silence. But my children not even suffering in silence. We're suffering, but we're not suffering in silence because we express what we're suffering about. You know? I'm sitting up here saying, to my child, like, you can't spend all your time on the game or, you know, on the game or on your phone or something. You got to get off that, or I got to take that away from you. You got to learn. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck is she going to learn? Like, yo, all this shit is a fucking lie. Like, damn, we got to sit up here and pretend like, yo, y'all some fucking soulless ass beings. Because y'all don't give a damn about the next person, how somebody else want to live. That's discrimination. Man, the world is so fucked up. It's like, damn, we don't even have a choice to make our own decisions. I sit up here all the time trying to create a way out of this shit, even if nobody wants to come and help or join or support it. I sit up here day in and day out, try to figure out how can me and my children, for the time that we're here breathing on this earth, how can we get away from being a slave to paying bills, money, you know, from somebody teaching us and telling us what's good and what's bad and, you know, breaking free from the laws. I mean, this whole fucking setup, man. I know for a fact that this life is nothing but a fucking lie. How can I detach me and my children from living in these lies? I think about that shit day in and day out. I don't want me and my children to be taught by misinformation. I don't want me and my children conforming to these broken laws, to this broken school system, to this broken money system, to these broken this and broken that. You know what I'm saying? Day in and day out, I think about how can the folk we detach from all of these fucking lies so we can live happy for the time that we're here, for the rest of the time that we're living, that we're breathing. Because I swear, I hate that me and my children are suffering through being the slave of this existence. And being the slave through the eyes of how somebody else want us to live and forcing us to live. I don't like any of this shit. I don't like the money scam. I don't like how we are learning the information. I don't like the religion, the spirituality. I don't like any of this shit, the fucking laws, the fucking food, or none of this shit. Any of this fucking bullshit. I hate the fact that I even got to express myself about all what I feel and can't do anything about it. I hate the fact that I don't even have a choice, that my children don't even have a fucking choice. I hate the fact that me expressing myself, it's like, damn, where's it going to go? You know, it's like, I hate the fact that I'm even expressing myself, and I know soon as I stop thinking about it for a second, I'm right back into the living in the lie. I'm right back to living a lie. But you got ignorant people out here say, well, you know, just take you and your children out in the woods and just live there and have nothing and, you know, wait till you all die. Like, y'all, if y'all think like that, y'all full of shit. Like, literally, y'all full of shit. For real. Because this what we're living in, this shit means nothing to me. This shit means nothing to me. I got to sit here, me and my children got to sit here and play this game called Lie. The Lie. Life is nothing but a lie. We got to sit here and be forced to play this game. And when I be forced to do something, boy, I have a hard time coping. I have a hard time coping, man. None of this shit means shit to me. None of it. Anything, any people, place, or thing that's teaching me how to stay stuck and, you know what I'm saying, going by misinformation, man, this shit means nothing to fucking me. But like I said, nobody cares, right? Nobody cares about being born to be a slave and still is being a slave. So it's like me and my children sit here and just got to feel some type of way. We got to feel some type of way because we're living a complete lie. We're living a complete lie. If you cool with being a slave and living a lie, that's on you. Kudos to you. Do your thing. But this shit ain't for me and my children, man. When me and my children are being forced, whether somebody forcing me or whether I'm forcing them to, you know what I'm saying, learn some bullshit out here, that makes us feel some type of way. And I know I'm teaching them some fuck shit. Cause we can't, if I'm teaching them some shit that's way beyond this existence, it don't resonate with this world that we living in. It doesn't. It's like, it's pointless. Me teaching my things, the real shit that I want to teach us and want us to live out, it has nothing to do with this existence. I mean, nothing. From the education to the fucking, all this shit. The broken laws, the broken spirituality, religion, the broken money system, all of it means shit. But I be like, babies, y'all got to learn how to do something in this world. Do you gonna go without? That's bullshit, man. That's straight up bullshit. That's what you call self-hate. That's not no love. When you know you teaching your children bullshit, but you can't, what can you do? I don't want to teach my children how to be miseducated. I don't want to teach my children none of this educational bullshit in this existence. The education that we all been taught and still being taught. I don't want to teach them any of this bullshit. I don't want them fucking working for no damn dollar. I want them to learn something that's way beyond this world. I want them to do shit that look foreign to everybody else in this goddamn existence. I want to teach them how to be fucking goddamn slaves to this existence. Everything is being a slave. Whether you a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a fucking judge, a fucking money maker, a fucking goddamn you working at a bank printing money, goddamn a fucking goddamn realtor or what the fuck, you the fucking slave of a fucking slave. If my children got to be slaves to being a doctor, teacher, lawyer, or whatever, I don't want them being that shit. If my children got to be a slave to learning ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, I don't want them learning that shit. Because what you learning 1, 2, 3s and ABCs for a fucking slave system? That's it. If my children got to be a slave to spirituality and religion, I don't want them learning. I don't want to teach them that shit. I don't want them learning that shit. If my children got to be a slave to any motherfucking thing in this goddamn shit, I don't want to teach them that. But hey, what the fuck I want to teach them, it has nothing to do with being a slave in this fucking existence that we in. And it has nothing to do with this existence that we're living in when it comes down to people, places, or motherfucking things. But what the fuck can I do? But sit here and watch them feeling some type of way because I'm forcing them to learn this bullshit. I'm being forced to learn this bullshit. I'm being forced to do something. If you don't do nothing in this society, then you ain't gonna have nothing. It's bullshit, man. And see, normal thinking, small-minded ass motherfuckers will be like, they'll say we lazy and shit, but it's not that. We just don't resonate with this shit. Obviously. Why we got to be called lazy? Even though that's some shit that I say sometimes, like, damn, I do feel like that, but I got to wake up and snap out of like, damn, no, we ain't being lazy. We just don't resonate in this world. Well, obviously, because we don't want no parts of it. We feel when you're being forced to do something you don't want to do, you feel like you're a fucking slave. You feel like you something outside of yourself. You feel like you're not yourself. You do. You feel like you're not yourself and you don't want to do that because you don't want to do that shit. Like I said, man, I'm just expressing myself. I know that when I stop expressing myself, when I jump off live, when I end this live, or even when I'm not on live and I'm expressing this stuff, it's like, damn, I go right back into living this damn lie. This shit is bullshit. I swear this shit is fucking bullshit. Man, I put this on the life. I put this on the lie that I'm living. This shit is bullshit. Oh my gosh. I put this on the lie that I'm living in. It's bullshit. All of this shit is bullshit. And people going around here pretending like shit is so fucking K to be miseducated. To fucking feel like you goddamn got a fucking goddamn career. Your career is broken. Your education is broken. Your fucking goddamn your money shit, that money shit is broken. You paying bill, that's broken. Your food chain game is broken. All this shit is broken and it's a fucking lie. But motherfuckers are getting up every day pretending that this shit is the fucking truth. People don't know what the fucking truth is. They don't even know what it looked like even if it hit them in the fucking face. And it's a shame that people like me and my children got to sit here and suffer through this shit until we goddamn take our last breath here on earth. That's why I don't be having shit for no goddamn body. This the only goddamn shit that I got for your ass. It's a fucking wake-up call. And let you know that all this shit is a fucking lie. It's a fucking fraud. It's a fucking hoax. It's all fabricated. That's the only thing I got for any motherfucking body. I don't give a fuck who it is. That's all I got to offer. Is to let every fucking breathing being on this in this existence, it's to let them know that all of this shit is a fucking lie. Every fucking thing. I mean every fucking thing. Everything that we're tasting, feeling, touching, seeing, hearing, all of that shit. It's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie.